This is Keith Neal for Keith Neal Creativity. And today I'm going to be doing ink with me. And that means getting, if you don't have them already, get these. These are, they're affordable. They go a long way. And I've been using the, was it the Tim, the Ranger brand. So Ranger brand is, it used to be called, I think it was a Tim Holtz or something like that. And now it's Androtic. So you can get some of this too. So you need the ink, the alcohol ink, and a bottle of this. I have, thankfully, plenty. This one's almost out, but I'm going to use the rest of this. Again, it really goes a long way. I really like how long I've been using these alcohol inks. I mean, it's soon, some of the colors are soon to be reloaded. I'm going to have to get some more, but I think it's around $25 for the pack. And the pack looks like this. I get the Picasso brand. I haven't stepped up to the Ranger brand just because I need to get more training in, more education and training in it for myself. But that's something I'm going to look towards doing. So today, I want to kind of work towards inking where it'll look like, you know, kind of harvest or Halloween style. And I just brought this little guy out here as an example for me to use. Some people don't like this. They think it's evil. I think he's pretty happy, and he's happy to be helping out with the arts today. I'm going to use the back side of this so you can see that wonderful orange. Problem is, with this type of ink, there's only 3 colors that lend towards an orange color. And that's the sunset and the lemon and, oh no, that's not lemon, that's marigold and lemon. And then I'm going to throw in terracotta as a background and then lime as a background, so that you can see like dirt and foliage. And then I'm going to put my pumpkin in there, maybe more than one. I also put out coffee as well, because coffee is a good dark, you know, kind of dirt color. So I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to start laying down as much as I can get the orange out of that. That's something to consider if you want to do a lot of orange. There's not a lot to choose from with this with this Picasso brand. There seems to be, it looks like more greens and blues of what I'm seeing on here. Here's kind of the color palette here. Not a whole lot in this range here. I don't even know if that, yeah, there's a lot of browns and some reds in there. But when you go for the Ranger brand, you can pick and choose what colors, or just get the big mega pack. You know, again, for me, I'm not gonna make that investment right now. Things are turning out really nice with what I know already. This is, oops, that turned out a little odd. This just smudged on me recently. I saw the smudge already, and then I just did more of a smudge on it. So I might have to work on that. I think it's because there's oil in it, and oil might have there might have been something with that oil. So I'll have to see, or where it's still not dried yet, and yeah, that's too bad that happened. Oops, thought I was gonna cause another accident down there. But we'll fix that later. All right, let's. I'm gonna flip the screen and then get your oils ready. And, you know, if you are watching this right now and you need to order them, just go to Amazon and look for this and the Picasso. That's where I get them, is on Amazon. All right, we'll get started. All right, I've got Mr. Pumpkin in place. And I need to get a better grip of that. All right, and this one should be almost out of this solution. Yeah, you can just barely see it there. So I'm just gonna keep running it out, and okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Looks like that is clean. And just so you know, it takes a while for that to even happen. So you can feel good about investing and getting, I'm not even pressing the bottle, and you can see that there's enough of this coming out. There we go. All right, I'm gonna set that down, and I've got some blue ink immediately on my fingers. That must have been when I smudged. So, I am not gonna worry about it too much. All right. Now what I'm going to do is, I thought it'd be good to use this coffee color and just kind of run it across. So if you want to do the same thing, and you know, I'm just realizing I don't want my hands to be covered in this. So I'm going to go grab my, here's another thing you can pick up too, is latex gloves. I get mine from Target. Just realizing, let's not color our hands too much here today. Got a lot of other art to do today that could also muck up my hands. So we'll see what to do. There we go. Now that it's back on there, let's just go ahead and go like this. Oopsies. Gravity check here. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and move this around a little bit more. Oh, that's what that is. So it's like, what is that? It's part of this thing that holds the camera in place. Or in this case, the cell phone, but it's a camera. So we're just kind of getting a little bit of this dirt look here, and I'm just gonna bring this down here. See if I can kind of get rid of those white spots. All right. And look at that. Let's see if I can get that, covering that up a little bit. Okay, and all right. And so we got that down. And I think I wanted to run some terracotta too. Just maybe lighten it up a little bit too. The terracotta is almost out too. And this really warms it up, actually. I really like what's going on here. And it kind of gives me that warm, kind of that orange I was looking for here. There we go. That looks really good. Let's go ahead and just move this around a little bit. I'll try and do it inside the screen here for you guys so you can see it. Just kind of bringing it close to my, close to me, and I go, wait, I'm putting it way out of the camera there. I really like what's going on with this because it's really warming up. The coffee really made it dark, and this is really warming it up. I really like it. And so let's go ahead and see if we can place in some pumpkins. All right, and we just got some varying sizes. It looks kind of interesting because it looks, you know, like this, the rest of this color wants to go somewhere. And so it's just kind of fighting around it. And it's interesting too, because these shapes kind of look like the natural shape of gourds. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put that. That one's going to go there. And there we go. I'm just going to really warm it up there a bit. I love it. And I was going to do some green work, but I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. I think what I'm going to do is try and keep the integrity of the round pumpkin shapes. And then what I'm more than likely going to do then is start to use marker, use the ink markers to be able to then shape, you know, the pumpkins that I want here. And we're already seeing kind of what I call an implosion. So I'm going to recertify it and see if we can take over that area. It might do the same again because there's a lot of ink on that tile. But that's kind of what you want to do, is you just want to play around with it, kind of work towards you know, what kind of seasonal thing you want to do. And I feel like the colors of the marigold and the sunset are really giving us that color we want for a nice bright orange pumpkin. And here we go again. It looks like it's starting to implode just a little bit more. I'm going to let it, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to go back in there with this color so I don't keep on putting it in here only for that brown to just really try and sabotage it. But that kind of gives you an idea of what to do. I mean, just in itself, it's looking really neat, just as an art piece. I mean, even if I just, if I don't do like in, you know, kind of a actual look for a pumpkin, this is a really neat abstract art that's happening right before our eyes. We'll see what happens. If I don't like it, I'm gonna work on those circles a little bit more. All right. Thanks for watching this video of Ink with me, and see you all on the next video.